How to Win Friends and Influence People, the Fugget Edition. Hey guys, welcome back to 5nothing100nothing.com. I am Fugget. It stands for the fittest underdog guru using intelligent tactics. Guys, I know that there's a great book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, written by Dale Carnegie, and I actually got to go to a wedding at the Carnegie Mansion. Fun fact, useless fact probably, but this was back in the early 2000s, and it was a beautiful, very hauntingly interesting place. I believe on Cumberland Island. You can fact check me on that. If it's still there, I don't know, it's been 20 years now. But I wanted to discuss one of the things that may or may not be in the book, but you know, we're gonna put my little spin on it, and a new updated revision, even though it's not my place to do that. I am going to take artistic liberties, if you will. So here's the deal, right? My girlfriend recently started a new job, and there's a sales element to it. So she was looking at the book and was not a fan. She didn't see how it was applicable, etc. And you know what? There's a lot of books on sales, on influence, on motivation, on building rapport, chemistry, etc. And you got to find what works best for you, for your personality, for your work, right? For the career that you're in. And, you know, for me, I loved the book. I thought it was great. But one of the things I wanted to focus on in this video was talking about how you have one thing you can do that, you ever know people that it always seems like no matter who they run into in their day, whether it's the cashier, whether it's a bill collector, whether it's somebody in their work, whether it's a colleague, a coworker, a customer, they always have conflict, always, right? And they'll tell you the stories and they'll tell you about their day, and it's filled with stories of how people wronged them or disrespected them or did other things, right? And what's interesting is that if you spend time with these people and say go on a day in the life, right? You run around errands, let's say you have the day off, or you got canned, they caught you drinking on the job again or whatever, then you you go around with them, all kidding aside, and you'll see their interactions. Usually I would say maybe 2 out of 10 times it has to do with the other person being inflammatory, right? Or confrontational. And the rest of the time it's on you, because you can respond and neutralize a situation. Usually, I think most of the time you can do that. I've done it myself. I had an issue at the gym where there was a guy in the locker room and he was upset that the sauna was out. And he's like, oh, the other gym always has their sauna working, yours is down, what's going on, da-da-da. And I'm a trainer at the gym, so I don't deal with any kind of maintenance issues or anything like that. But I realized, I'm centered and I'm peaceful. And I realized that he was really upset that he couldn't use the sauna. It was something he's obviously looking forward to. And, locker room's full of people, and he's just screaming at the top of his lungs. This is not a rational reaction to a sauna being out of service. So there's obviously more going on in this guy's life. And I'm not going to take it personal that he's this upset. I was just the first person with a company shirt in his path, and he was going to unload on me. So he's screaming in my face, spitting all over, blah, 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 blah. And I just looked at him. I took a step back for a second. I said, it looks like somebody needs a hug. And I'm surprised it did not become physical. Thankfully it didn't. Everybody laughed, and he just got even more upset, realized he wasn't going to get to me, and he walked off. And that's just one circumstance of it really escalating, where I didn't let it escalate from my point. from my side of the confrontation. But, you know, if you just treat people with kindness, treat them like a person, whether it is a boss, whether it is a customer, whether it is a significant other, friend, family member, whoever it is, and, you know, you stay easy-go-lucky, you know, or happy-go-lucky, easygoing and happy-go-lucky, and you just state what you need, you know, but you start with a little bit of honey, right? You sweeten it a little bit, and you make them feel heard. They have them help them to let their guard down, and just be a person. You know, you make yourself very likable and relatable. It's very simple to do, because you just have to start to do it. You have to take a step back from whatever you need to get done. Don't look at everything from just your perspective and what you want. Look at it from the other's perspective, and maybe how their day is going, how they're feeling. Maybe if it's a high pressure job, or a job where there's very little thanks, you show appreciation. You know, you break that cycle that they're in of being on defensive mode, or if you could tell they're in a heightened state or stressed, you start off easygoing and you just neutralize the situation by not reacting. You know, the ball bounces off the wall, right? And it's coming back at them. But instead, you just catch the ball. You soften that blow so that they don't react, because you're not giving it back. If that makes sense. So it's, you know, everybody's got their thing. You know, I think that with media, politics, everything, it's constantly made to be tribal and to divide us. It's us against them. But we're a lot more alike than you think. You know, nobody knows how exactly. There's no proof of how we got on this planet, why we're alive, how long we're going to live. We all have things we have to worry about every day: financial, family, our own health. And everybody's just trying to do their best day to day. Some people are just existing, some people are thriving. And there's seasons of that, where there's times where family is more important, times where you need to put career first. And everybody's in a different phase, right? They're going through different stuff. The best thing you could do is have a little bit of empathy, a little bit of understanding, and show a little bit of patience and kindness. And it takes you so far. And even if you're faking it at first, if you really think about it and do a little bit of work on yourself, you're going through your stuff and you want everybody to be empathetic towards you, to help you, right? Do that for other people too. And when people feel that you're being genuine and that you're not going to jump down their throat and you're not on the offensive, and they don't have to be on the defense, a lot more gets done. You're going to be a lot happier. It starts with you. You be the change. You go out there and you be that light in those dark places. Makes a big difference. Let me know your stories. Let me know what you're going through. If you want me to do a video on it, I'd love to. But just take that to heart, and you know, maybe treat everybody like they're a friend, like they're a family member. You know, give them a clean slate when you start. Don't just assume because you've had bad experiences with this company that this person is going to be just the same. You know, they're all individuals. We're all very unique, right? We're like a snowflake. We're all a little different. Like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.